Welcome to this YouTube channel. As you might have guessed from the title, it is a cooking channel. And today we have a special guest.
Hiya!
Lucas. So he is my brother. But before you do baking, wash your hands. But also, we need to get into our aprons. So 3, 2, 1. Now that we've got our aprons on and washed our hands, so today, as our first bake, we're going to be making, I call it gingerbread, but it's a mix between a gingerbread biscuit and actual like ginger cake. So yeah, you'll get it when you see it. So these are all the ingredients down below in case you miss any of the video. In this bowl we have 175 grams of flour. In this bowl we have 150 grams of butter. In this bowl we have 70 grams of caster sugar and 70 grams of demerara sugar. In this bowl we have 50 grams of oats. In this bowl we have 50 grams of crystallized stem ginger. In this bowl we have the lovely nice and warm spices. These include 1 tablespoon of ground ginger, half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. Let's bake! So now that we've got all of our ingredients, I think we should bake, don't you?
What do you think? Yes.
Yeah, of course we should. So you want to pour the sugar in?
Smells nice, doesn't it?
Let's go. Ooh, wee!
Oh.
So scrape it all out. I'll give it a quick mix and then you can mix it too.
Oh.
It looks kind of like a cereal.
Kind of.
Doesn't it? It looks kind of like a cereal.
Looks like oats.
Yeah, it looks like porridge, like a certain... That'd be quite cool porridge. Like with all the spices.
Except it stinks way more.
It smells like really strongly of ginger.
Yeah.
So do you want to give that mix?
Ginger.
You go mix that while I explain the next step. He's mixing that all up. I'm going to talk you through the last 2 ingredients and what we have to do. So for the butter, a bit like when you're making scones, we're going to have to rub it through with our pinky fingers. Well, not pinky fingers, but the tips of our fingers so it doesn't get all too warm. So we'll do that in a minute. But also, look, we have this lovely crystallized stem ginger, which will really give it a kick. And it's gonna, I might chop it up a bit so it's a bit smaller because if you look, it's a bit rough and ready. But anyway, I just spilled it. So yeah, let's bring the bowl back and we'll get rubbing. So here comes Lucas. He's just bringing our bowl.
Hiya.
So I'll show you what to do and then you can have a go, okay? So you want to get the butter and plop it in there. Oh, nice butter.
Bloop.
Plop, plop. And you want to make sure that you don't get it too... It's basically you're trying to make it so it's like a crumbly mix.
Can I have a go?
Not yet because we're just getting it too. I'm going to get mixing this and yeah, I'll see you in a minute. So now that we have rubbed the butter in, it should look something like that, like almost like a shortbread dough.
Shortbread.
But doesn't matter if there's bits of lumps of butter in there because everyone's gonna have those. But it will be really nice when it's out of the oven and it will create little pockets of like moisture and succulence, and that will be really good. But now all that we need to do is put this ginger in. But if you have a look, can you see that?
Massive lumps.
There you go. They're very big lumps, so
yeah,
what
chop them up.
we're gonna do, we need to chop them up. So I've got my board here. 3, 2, 1, go. So now we have our nice finely chopped ginger. We're gonna have to add it into the bowl. So if you just slide this over here and bring the bowl in front. So now our ginger's finally in there. I had a bit of struggle with the board. Luke's is gonna give it a good old mix in.
Good old mix.
That was a funny face. No, not like that. More like this. Look. So just gently. Don't be so aggressive. Gently.
Not like an old woman who's a witch.
Give it one last mix.
Okay. La-di-da-di-da.
I think that looks mixed, don't you?
Yeah.
It looks mixed, doesn't it?
Mix
Right, so we're going to go and put these in the tins and we'll show you when we're done. By the way, if you're wondering how to grease the tins, you just want to put either oil or spread some butter in there and then put your baking paper in the trays and yeah, that's all you need to do. So we're going to get on and grease the trays and then we'll show you when we're done. Bye. Don't worry if you think you're putting way too much in one tin. This is just one tin, but you want it to be really thick because it doesn't rise like a cake. It's kind of like a biscuit, but a really thick shortbread type biscuit. Just to finish that off, I've got 2 tablespoons of demerara sugar, which I'm just gonna scatter over the top. This will give it a nice little caramelized kind of effect on the top of the biscuit.
Biscuit cake.
It's a bit like a Jaffa cake. You don't know whether it's a biscuit or a cake. What do you think, Lucas? Biscuit or cake?
Oh, I'd say biscuit.
I'd say a cake because it's got cake in the name and the thing is cake. It's just like a flat cake.
Yeah, true.
Almost like a pancake, but not a pancake.
Yeah.
And also, a top tip. I haven't used all that sugar depending on how caramelized you like it.
Yeah.
So, here it is. A top tip, if you're having trouble pushing it down, just use like a flat bottomed glass and push it down. We're gonna go and put this in the oven and we'll put the temperatures right here. While that's in the oven, I just wanted to ask you if you could do me a massive favour by smashing that like button. You could also consider
Hitting that big subscribe button.
see when the biscuit's done.
Yeah.
So here's the finished biscuit. It's come out of the oven and because it's still really hot and it might collapse if I try and cut it, when it's a bit cooler then I'll cut it into 9 pieces and then it will keep in an airtight container for a week. Thank you for watching. Bye.